For more than 4,500 years, the Great Pyramids have stood as silent sentinels, monuments shrouded in mystery. But what if their most profound secret isn't above the surface, but hidden far below it? A bold team of researchers now claims to have discovered a vast underground realm beneath the sands of Giza. And with the emergence of quantum AI, an unprecedented leap in technology, we may finally have the key to unlock the truth. Could this be the long-lost trace of an ancient civilization, one capable of rewriting the story of humanity's origins? Deep within Egypt's desert, strange radar signals hint at secrets older than history itself. A quiet scientific revolution is brewing, one that could shatter everything we thought we knew about our past. For generations, the Great Pyramids of Giza have stood as timeless giants, symbols of extraordinary engineering, ancient power, and a mystery that has captivated both scholars and seekers of the unknown. But what if the real secret of the pyramids isn't what's visible above the sands, but what lies hidden far below them? Whispers from within the scientific world hint at a discovery so astonishing, so vast in its implications, that it could upend everything we thought we knew about ancient Egypt. According to early reports, cutting-edge satellite radar systems have uncovered a series of unusual underground signals beneath the Giza plateau. These weren't random blips. They were intricate, deliberate patterns. Initially, scientists dismissed the readings as background noise, interference from mineral deposits or natural underground cavities. But as more data was collected and compared over time, an unsettling pattern started to take shape. What once seemed like random formations began revealing structure, sharp corridors, spiraling hollows, and perfectly aligned shafts. These were not the chaotic works of nature. Hidden beneath the towering stone giants, something artificial, something ancient, was waiting in the dark. And this is where things take a truly surreal twist. While no official agency has acknowledged it, insiders allege that the radar data, wildly complex and multidimensional, was processed through a classified quantum system. Not just a typical algorithm, but a form of quantum AI. One designed to interpret chaotic signals, navigate probabilities simultaneously, and rebuild possible realities from fragments of information. The outcome? According to persistent, though unverified, reports, the AI didn't just detect signs of underground structures, it mapped them. Expansive chambers, intricate tunnel networks, and vertical shafts plunging far deeper than any known excavation. Some sources even claim the AI registered resonant energy signatures, possible traces of ancient technology or unknown materials buried deep within the rock. What if what lies beneath the pyramids isn't just an extension of them, but the key to their true origin? Consider this: the Great Pyramid, built with astonishing precision, its massive stone blocks allegedly moved using little more than ropes and human strength. But what if that's just the surface story? Imagine the pyramids weren't merely monuments, but were built atop something deeper, perhaps a portal, a marker, or even a tomb guarding ancient knowledge. For centuries, legends have spoken of the Hall of Records, a fabled archive said to hold the wisdom of a lost civilization, one that might have existed long before Egypt itself. The team believes this vast underground network could conceal none other than the legendary Hall of Records, sometimes referred to as the Halls of AI, a mythical repository said to hold the knowledge of a civilization older than Egypt itself. For centuries, mystics and theorists have speculated about this hidden library, a place filled with scrolls, secrets, and possibly even advanced technology, buried beneath the desert long before the pharaohs reigned over the Nile. The potential implications are immense. Could this discovery shed light on the mysterious construction of the pyramids? Could it point to the existence of a forgotten society whose wisdom exceeded even modern understanding? If the data proves correct, we might be standing on top of humanity's greatest hidden legacy. Yet, despite the awe-inspiring nature of this find, not everyone is convinced. Doubts are beginning to surface. Experts are increasingly questioning the data, the technology, and the interpretations put forward by the Coffer Project. Some argue that this is nothing more than smoke and mirrors, a dramatic overreaction fueled by digital noise and overactive imaginations. So, before we let excitement cloud our judgment, let's take a closer look at the controversy itself. Who's questioning the data, and why? Could the same science used to dismiss this discovery actually hold the key to proving it? The answers, or at least the battle for them, are coming up next. The controversy, as the news of the discovery spread around the globe, so did the backlash. For every hint of revelation, there was a resounding roar of denial. In academic circles from Cairo to Denver and beyond, the response was immediate and intensely skeptical. Not everyone is sold on the findings. Soon after the Khafre project's results went viral, leading experts emerged to challenge the authenticity of the claims. Among them was Dr. Zahi Hawass, Egypt's former Minister of Antiquities and one of the world's foremost Egyptologists. He didn't hold back. In a public statement, he called the findings completely erroneous and labeled them as outright fake news. Dr. Hawass argues that the claims are not only scientifically baseless but also that the methods used, such as radar scanning within the pyramid, were neither approved nor validated by scientific standards. The findings lost further credibility when critics pointed out the lack of peer-reviewed publications from independent sources. Despite appearing in a journal, the study did not have the backing of the wider archaeological community, leaving many to question the reliability of the data and its analysis. Then came the technical rebuttals. Professor Lawrence Koners, a radar expert from the University of Denver, dismissed the claims as grossly exaggerated. He clarified that radar pulses from satellites, similar to those used for mapping oceans, cannot penetrate the Earth's crust to depths exceeding 2,000 feet. He suggested that the images were likely the result of distortions, noise, or misinterpreted shallow geological features mistaken for man-made structures. The images are intriguing, but they're not conclusive, Koners stated. There's no physical excavation, no confirmed chamber, just ambiguous shapes in the radar. These could just as easily be cracks, hollows, or natural caverns. The implications were clear, devastating for those hoping for a breakthrough, as there's no solid evidence, no excavation, no artifacts, and no independent verification. The so-called underground city remains an elusive mystery beneath the sands, yet there's an intriguing paradox at play. Experts like Dr. Hawass have cautioned against jumping to conclusions, despite recognizing the profound significance of the land under the pyramids. They emphasize that its use as a ceremonial site dates back long before the construction of the monuments themselves. Koners, too, acknowledges that ancient civilizations like the Mayans often constructed pyramids above cave entrances, which held deep ceremonial meaning. Could the Egyptians have followed a similar pattern? The debate is further deepened by striking similarities between radar scans of the underground structures and ancient myths. Nicole Sicolo, spokesperson for the Comfort Project, pointed out the uncanny alignment between these subterranean formations and the legendary halls of Ai, a mythical network of chambers believed to contain records of a lost civilization, potentially even Atlantis. Wild as it may seem, myths are often built on fragments of truth. So, what now? Are we on the verge of the greatest archaeological discovery of our time, or is this just another illusion in the shifting desert sands? Could quantum AI hold the key to unlocking the pyramid mystery? With doubt still hanging in the air and traditional science drawing its boundaries, one question echoes like a faint whisper in the desert breeze. What if the answer doesn't lie in ancient tools but in the technology of tomorrow? Enter quantum AI, a frontier so advanced and incomprehensibly powerful that it may be the only force capable of unveiling Egypt's most enduring enigma. Unlike classical computing, which processes data in simple binary steps, yes or no, true or false, quantum systems explore limitless possibilities all at once. This isn't just progress, it's a revolution. A quantum AI could process millions of possible interpretations of radar, seismic, and satellite data, not in weeks or months, but in just seconds. It can decipher noise, fill in missing information, and uncover patterns too intricate for the human mind to grasp. Now, think about the implications beneath the pyramids. What if we could leverage quantum-enhanced imaging to restore damaged or incomplete radar data into clear, high-resolution depictions of what's beneath the surface, not speculation, but precise, dynamic visualizations of what may actually be hidden in the limestone depths? With quantum computing, artificial intelligence could analyze centuries of data, distinguishing between what's just noise and what's meaningful. Then, consider predictive modeling. By using machine learning trained on thousands of ancient structures, a quantum AI could propose what these underground formations are, not only pinpointing their locations but also uncovering their function, how they were linked, and whether they form part of a larger, forgotten system. And it doesn't stop there.